Gut, dann können wir zurück zu Lees. Über Rean zu reden. I didn't know you were in Lees, Rean. I just wanted to check on the children before things get underway. I might visit Trista after this too. I was afraid they'd all be also scared, but seeing the way they've kept up their spirits is incredibly motivating. We have to be victorious, Rean, for the sake of the children. Alright. So. Against option event music. Okay. Oh, hey everyone. Oh, did you guys come here to take a look? Yeah, we heard about it, but we wanted to see it for ourselves. It's been requires a lot of current support, so you'll be our command center. Yeah, we were actually about to perform the final checks. The RMP and Intelligence Division have troops in various locations, and then there's the IDF too. Separation and neutralization are critical for the success of Operation Shining Steel. You need a Derfling and Argorel to operate at maximum capacity. But considering how far the Great Twilight advanced, that alone won't be enough. The fortress and the pales, we cannot ignore the spiritual pollution that has gripped the land. Yep, the start of the war will just make things worse. You see, the 5 pales act as a system of focusing devices to absorb the tension building up across the continent as the war looms and channel it back into the fortress. See? Can't leave it alone. If you do, it could spell the end of the world as we know it. Doesn't change our ultimate purpose. We need to win all the rivalries and stop the Great Twilight. We have to leave this to you all. Those of us on the ground will cooperate with the infiltration team. Thanks, we'll be counting on you. I will fly and everybody else, same here. We do all we can to provide backup for the different teams. Disciples of both the Wander and Asset School are already working to support the residents. I'll see what I can do to make up for the supply shortages. I've got enough stockpile to send out some support packages. We should help block some gaps for now. In that case, I'll help as well. With our combined resources, we can work out an effective method of distribution. It will be great, thank you. Well, we are finally all coming together. If you all work together, we can achieve anything. Just what I expected. It's only a few hours until go time. You got any loose ends you need to take care of? Huh? We'll go do that now. The group exchanges information with the allies from Force. They resumed activities with a renewed sense of purpose. Yeah. Oh. Wer ist hier oben? I can feel it. I can feel it. The pull of fate is stronger than ever. That was something. We've reached peak barrel. So all arrived. We're waiting. Waiting to deliver unto you a prophecy. Soon your fates will reach the branching point. Depending on your collective choices, your fates might reach their ends. Forward to what may come to pass when that happens. Yeah, I have no idea what any of that means. Still, it sounds pretty ominous. Should probably be careful. Pretty for us. It'll be good to know what's going to happen next. Good, let's send it to X when we get a chance. Gut. So, in der Cafeteria kriegt man noch eine Recipe, die letzte Recipe. So. Dann, wir können aber zu Sandy in der Courageous Cafeteria reden. Sie gibt uns nochmal einen Gem dafür, dass wir die ganze Recipe-Book haben, anscheinend. So you're back on the courageous too, Sandy. Right, I was going to help with the Harvest Festival cleanup, but everyone was so kind, they said they would take care of it, so I could just go ahead and head back to the ship. We're having Evan's lunch at the moment. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't bother you right now, sorry. Apologies as air instructor, I mean, this is a walk in the park compared to what you guys do. But I am thinking about turning the lunch into a buffet, and I'd like to put out roughly about 100 different dishes. 100? Yeah, well, if I have Freddy, Margarita, and Sharon by my side, then it's totally doable. More than the quantity or speed, it's the recipes themselves that I'm a little worried about, actually. It's an excellent opportunity to test out a bunch of new dishes, right? I'm suffering from chef's block, so to speak. I'm going to let it stop me. I'm going to make sure that every last person in attendance enjoys their meal. We are already excited about it. Got it, Sandy. As we saw, we've definitely seen our fair share darting around and stopping by so many establishments. You know, our recipes book might be just a ticket here. If you'd like, we could take a look at the recipe book that we've been filling out. Wouldn't mind. It'd be great, amazing. Whoa. So many recipes from different restaurants and modifications from both old and new Class 7. This is fantastic, Instructor Rean. Thank you so much. Just in hand, I think that the buffet is definitely set for success with a dish for everyone. Just have you good help. Alright, the mayor gave me something when we were leaving Ulster. He said he'd hoped it can help Radiant Rings and that it will help him atone somewhat for his past misdoings. It's not really a proper thanks or anything, I guess, but in any case, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you guys. Really? The mayor said that? Thanks, Andy, I really appreciate this. So true. So, dann haben wir noch einen Punkt in Leaves. Und zwar Branch Canvas, Keep Interior. Hello. So, Sneak Gunner. Keine Ahnung, was das war, was sie da gemacht haben, aber so, jetzt keine Gefahr werden. So, dann können wir erstmal so den Completion reporten.
受け取ってくれたまえ。ほう、いいじゃないか。アディオス。
So. Das haben wir auch noch nicht. Prince OM ist ein Stat Down und Speed. EP. Ich bin actually gonna lie. Take it. Kannst ja nicht mehr Speed gebrauchen. Was war noch das andere, was wir gekriegt haben? Ja, genau. Crimson Red Annulus. Crit Rate Auto CP up. Achso. Hast du sogar schon jemand hier? Na gut. Gucken, ob ich das vielleicht später mal noch gebe. Ich mag das eine Keep-Theme. So, dann können wir nach Crossbill gehen. Und Cargo gibt uns das letzte Kapitel von Rean ein. Sehr schön. Dann gucken wir nochmal zu. Was war der Record Keeping Room? Was sind 3? Ne, hier. So, können wir über Dorothy reden? Also ich glaube, von Dorothy haben wir ja schon das Black Sumerian Ohr bekommen. Und würde theoretisch von Dorothy noch einen kriegen, wenn man eine Bücher hat. Dann zurück, Medical College. Da. Came to see the head nurse news. I was hoping to visit her for a bit, but alas, afraid she is away on an emergency call in the city. She did say she'd be back in though. Checking the door. Oh, speak of the devil. Sorry, I'm a little late. Oh my, everyone for forces here. Thanks everything back there. Seems like I've all been keeping busy. Somehow, I'm somehow not surprised. Oh, don't you worry about me. Just here to change His Majesty's drip and then it's back to the city. It's just a short journey on the train. Maybe we're all just doing whatever we can. I take it you're here to check on Emperor Eugent. That's right. Sure, the surgery was successful, but I was concerned. Besides, though, if you're here too, that must mean I'm here working in tandem with the Empire to support His Majesty's recovery. I'm also here to visit my aunt. I haven't been able to find a time, and I figured this would be the perfect opportunity. With the name Salem, I assumed there was a family connection. Lucy is a part of the main family. Anyhow, the surgery was a success. With the patient connected to life support, we managed to remove the bullet and close the incision. It was a major surgery and largely unprecedented, but there was enough time to run the simulation. Indeed, the staff did a very good job. It's impressive that the specialized life support machine was ready to quickly considering its rarity, especially with all the adjustments made for His Majesty. It's a sizable task in and of itself. It appears there was some information exchange between the intelligence division and Salem HQ after the shooting. We heard that the Arabian military police made sure the transport was safe and timely too. Interesting. think there may a Major Glare and Lecter working behind the scenes to help us. Anyway, although the surgery was a success and the patient has been recovering well, ordinarily we would still not allow visitors at this point in time, but I suppose we can make a small exceptions considering the circumstances. You sure? He's resting now, but perhaps it will be less of a strain on him that way. Is that your medical opinion? Fine, I'll permit your visitation rights. I can give you 5 minutes, and please do stay quiet. Oh, hello everyone. Thank you for taking the time to visit. Miss Priscilla, how's His Majesty's condition? He's been sleeping well, as you can see. His face looked so calm and serene, it's hard to believe he's just gone through a major surgery. I must use gratitude to the staff of St. Ursula for saving him. I must forget that. Not at all, Your Majesty. His tenacity and your dedication are just as much to thank. Would that well-wishes alone could do so much. I've long been watching OM ever since the day I began my service to the palace as a young girl. I looked on as a creepy shadow of gloom wrapped itself around his very soul. The day he lost his beloved Arya was the day he shut himself off from the world. It's been a long time since I've seen him so peaceful. It really does bring me joy. Is this right? Seems that's caused you no shortage of stress. Majesty! Oh. Is that my dear? Forgive me for all the raise I've given you. Don't be silly. It is ever my duty as Empress to support you, Your Majesty. Always so kind and considerate. What would I do without you? It is a blessing to be able to see you all again. One I'm most thankful for. Honor is ours, Your Majesty. Just relieved to see the operation went through alright. It's a nice surprise to see you doing so well. Indeed, source of the curse appears to be leaving the Honor bloodline B. In other words, the curse itself must be reaching its zenith. I think I'd be able to see it in my lifetime. This too must be ideas as well. With permission, we will take it from here. I shall do all I can to expunge the dishonor that pollutes the Aber name. Such is a nobleman's duty. I wish you'd brought Princess Arvin and Princess Reveal along too. This is as it should be. My children have their own matters they need to attend to. Of course. Your Majesty, there's something else I have to inform you of. It has Emperor Eugene deferred a brief summary of the final realm of the Black Records. So that's how things are. These records, passed down from my bloodline for ages, spelled out history as we knew it, yet now its eternal chronic has finally come to a close. I once found myself tormented by these inescapable prophecies, but it seems the end of an era is upon us. Majesty. Go forth, my young lion cubs. Do not hesitate to follow the path that is true to yourselves. Yes, Your Majesty. We push through and find our way, that I promise. Schwarze, you have the same spirit as my ancestors before me. Sincerely pray that you and your father are able to find the closure the two of you so rightly deserve. Soon after Emperor Eugene III fell asleep once more, we and the others then left the ward, entrusting his care to Empress Priscilla. Thanks to farewell to Cecile before her return to cross the city, the crew resumed their own journey. Schön. So, dann gehen wir nochmal zu East Street, zu Long Lao. It's almost time for the war to start, and with it, Operation Shining Steel. You obviously can't be seen taking sides, but if you need any extra intel, you know who to call. Much appreciated, thanks. The next place is taking you to the front lines, right? We are, after all. It seems that Grasp is going to be pivotal, to be a pivotal front in this war. It's an intimidating task to be sure, but we can't get any first-hand intel without facing a little danger. I think you're up to the challenge. Oh, and guess what? I finally got Rean to come glean to me last night. Here with us with his hometown, it's nice to know I can count on this guy when the chips are down. I can't believe you run me down like that. Really are relentless. Looks like you're in a tough position, Reans. But I do feel better for getting it off my chest at least. Even on the front lines, I'm still going to be leaguing up to the minute intel to Millium. If anything, I feel kind of bad for dragging Grace into it. Don't be like that, Reans, we're partners. I know you're worried for my safety, and I appreciate that. But there are times when a journalist just can't back down. We have a duty to bring the truth to the light, no matter how dangerous it might be. Grace? Besides, this crazy bet of ours started the moment we released that special edition this morning. Now take me into the Valley of Death and let me do my job. You see, as full a surprise is as good as mine. Even more stubborn than usual. Sometimes I wonder if I should have picked a different agency to infiltrate. Well, we better head out. We'll be doing our part, so you go ahead and do yours, okay? Thanks, we'll be counting on you. One way or another, we'll stop this world from ending. I'll do what I can to support you behind the scenes too. So, dann Harbor District. Okay, sie scheint jetzt sehr gut drin. I knew you'd come. Welcome, Operation Shining Steel. And Kaeda, I was beginning to see you here. Is the entire collaborating somehow? It's not as strange as I might think. Hey, and us were originally a mutual aid society for immigrants from the East, after all. We made deals like this all the time, back in the Republic. Behind the scenes, though, naturally. You're not blind to what's going on, of course. We intend to make the best use of the resources at our disposal. And as the supply of intel will give us a better sense of precisely how the world is falling apart. Then we have a deal. The CID will provide relevant intel in return for his assistance in certain matters. Agreed. I look forward to working with you, Miss CID agent. I guess this is a good thing. Yeah, they've worked things out between themselves. No need for us to question it. Every new point of contact helps. You never know what they might be able to tell us. Oh. Tenement District. I live in the forest crew. What, you guys came all this way just to say hello? Just thought we'd check in, that's all. You analyzing today's technical data? Yeah, I've had it all pretty much set up. I've got access to data from the creatures too, you guys and Ella scattered all over the place. Not to mention visuals on the Wiseland troops and the Imperial Army. Put it all together and we've got a pretty good picture of the overall stitch. Unbelievable. Yeah, attacked the system to access all that, didn't you? No, we just had one of the Army's data division guys give us a little in. Believe me, we gotta stay up fair and square. No felonies required. It was still kind of a grey area, but hey, no, it was explicitly legal, you know. There's no risk of us getting booted from the system in the middle of battle or anything like that, at least. Oh, and by the way, the systems engineer helping us out, also a Force graduate. He's with the Ark Royale. Data division, huh? It's the same as computers and network technology. Guess that must have been Stefan. Though I definitely wouldn't expect him to help out with something like this. Hey, having connections makes all the difference, right? So many people are being affected by this whole mess. Lydia, Alicia, everyone back at home in Northumbria. I want to do my part too. But eyeing me, you and the SSS get to actually go and fight up close. It kinda sucks, honestly. Oh well, least I can do is guard this guy if any IDF patrols will just stumble upon us. It's as vital a job as any. Best of luck. Least you can do? Look, I don't need a babysitter, okay? Remember when you face planted over your own feet while we were running away? Roberts asked me to look after you. You wouldn't last a second without me. Can a guy just go one day without having a self-respect hacked apart? Okay, guys, let's leave him be. When all said and done, though, he's just as reliable an ally as any. Alright, I almost forgot something. It has really been dragging down on the security around Orcus Tower, but it turns out they missed the spot. What do you mean? Ah, that. You know the elevator to the pharmaceutical sector? Apparently it's still working, but no one's been guarding the place for some reason. No small wonder to me, they're busy enough as it is. See, thanks for the info. Should probably consider checking it out at some point. Just a heads up, by the way, we are going to be starting operation in a few hours. I'll be counting on you two to help back us up. Got it, sure. So, okay, we'll move to sector 2. Dann können wir den North Exit nehmen. Und damit sollten wir Orcus Tower haben. So, und dann kommen wir zum Rooftop. Denn wir haben noch mehr Black Submarine Ore. Sehr schön. Dann is there a road? Definitely a car free. Hey, so you're going about taking care of all the unfinished business. And I see that you're all squaring things away for our operation. That's right, we have on board a Dörflinger to balance our forces. And we are taking the Hector and Castro with us. I haven't piloted a sword out since my days at the academy, but don't sweat it. I have more than enough passion to make up for it. I swear, Emily, it's always all or nothing with you. Though to be fair, we both got excellent grades in our Panzer training exercises, so I imagine we'll be just fine. Come think of it, weren't you all in the lacrosse club with Elisa back in the day? Mine is alright. Don't even consider it. What are you late for? I just hope I'll get to see you all again. This isn't exactly what I had in mind, but a team's a team. Let's get out there and give them hell, ladies. Fight on, lacrosse club. Fight on. That's impressive, Emily. Why would you have us do that now? Yeah, Trash and Emily were a little down for a while there, but it seems like this helped cheer them right back up. Adorable. So. Dann haben wir noch Ada und Fritz hier irgendwo. Da. Hey Patrick, how are things going over here? Come for an update, have you? As you can see, we have made use of a gap in their defenses to move the Dörflinger to this region. With careful tactics, I'm certain we'll be able to strategically disrupt Operation Yomaganda from here. For my part, the Argoria is on standby over the eastern part of the Empire. So many Force alumni coming together, it's going to be a truly spectacular military operation. It's an honor to be working alongside all of you. We're just performing the final checks on our Panzersoldaten. Once our hostilities begin, we'll give you as much backup as we possibly can. Please stay safe and come back alive. Of course, all of you be careful too. And you, all of you, try to make the most of the time we have left. Whatever happens, let's give everything we've got and fight without any regrets. As said, we'll again, Schwarzer, depend upon it. Good. Dann Millium. What are all the members of the Fisherman's Guild and Imperial Fishing Club doing here? Rean, you came at a good time. According to this gentleman here, the legendary Great Guardian was spotted in the lake just this morning. The Great Guardian? Well, I have passed down the tale of this great fish for generations. Alright, a tale of it from Mr. Fisher. Old man Rod filled me in on the details just the other day. It's apparently during pivotal points over the course of Erebonia's history. The course of history? What can this fish be? Some claim that it's over 500 years old. The fish was officially dubbed with the name Grand Lake Lord. The first known record of its appearance is from the Middle Ages, and my family name, Lake Lord, even originates from its sightings. That's where your name comes from? My ancestors were all absolutely fishing fanatics. I have this story in my household, you see. From the simple rainbow trout was the extraordinary Grand Lake Lord born. The Great One was who shows itself only when pandemonium and turmoil rules the empire. It glows, strange and ever radiant, will confound all lake dwellers it may cross. So when such times come, fish it out by fair means or foul for the harmony of the watery world. I take it that means we need to catch it to prevent anything going awry with this fishing spot. It's our best guess. We don't know whether or not the Grand Lake Lord is stirring up trouble, but the legend says it appeared during the War of the Lions and decimated the diversity of fish in the lake. That bad, huh? That in mind, we were thinking to take up the challenge and catch this Grand Lake Lord. I consider fate the legendary guardian of the Empire showed itself here of all places. It's been my family's long-held aspiration to see the very fish that inspired our name caught. However, neither myself nor the other Lake Lords are particularly concerned with being the ones to reel it in ourselves, so long as we witness the catch. That's right. How would you guys like to help out? You're going to need some real skill to catch a legendary guardian, you know. I think this should prove too much of a problem for you, Rean. Got it. I'm happy to help out how I can.
ここでそれかかった逃げられたかそれかかったこれは期待できそうだへえ、いいのがかかったな。
That's amazing. Look at that. Not that I doubted you. You got me beat fair and square. Truly refreshing. This really marks the end of a mighty struggle that has raged for centuries. And witness to the birth of a brand new legend. That was pretty tough. I'm glad I managed to even pull it out of the water. Would have never had a chance if I hadn't learned from the very best. Just hope I didn't take the fun away from the rest of you though. Always some artists. Experience is no longer a sufficient title to recognize your achievement. From this point on forward you will be known as a Divine Angler. A Wagon of the Divine Knight, Divine Blade, Divine Angler. Die haben sehr viele Divine Titles mittlerweile. Divine Angler, it's the same title as Tell and Lloyd earn themselves. Compared to that, I'm greener than this here lake water. Tell and Lloyd too, huh? I didn't realize. Should also bestow the ultimate title of Fishing Emperor. You fit right in with that, William and I in that case, Rean. But I think there should be a better title for catching the legendary Great Guardian. Highly better than Fishing Emperor? Is there really such a thing? What do you think, Pops? I think you're absolutely right. Let's give this young man the same title I hold. Angler God. Here, go on and take this. But have you gone insane? Wait, what? Father, that means you're Kenneth's grandfather? Also known as Lake Lord I, founder and president of the Lake Lord Company. Well, yes, that will be me. To be frank, I'm astonished. I truly wish you would take your role as company president more seriously. Besides, I'm really sure you should be giving Rean the same title you hold. Of course, he's done more than enough to earn the right to bear the accolade. As a current representative of the Lake Lord family, allow me to thank you again. You did well to catch the Grand Lake Lord. You still need to keep a close eye on things, but expect the waters of the Empire will turn out to be far more peaceful now. I really don't think I did anything that special. Well, all the same. It's not like you can eat the title, so it's not used to me. Yeah, but guess you're fishing angler god, Rean. You clearly know you're very on the roads, so feel free to give us advice on how we should run the Lakeload Company anytime. Ist doch jetzt nicht Company President geworden, oder? We got to hear from a real enthusiast. I really don't think it'd be right for me to tell you how to run your business. But if I need my help, just let me know. Anytime. I'll come running with my fishing rod again. To me, thanks. So. Dann reden wir nochmal mit Kenneth. Kenneth. It was a blast getting to fish with everybody like this. We even got to see the birth of a brand new fishing legend. Can't think of how it could have gone any better. It was like a dream come true. It's over though, I can't help but feel the sad. This was kind of an high-powered race. Still haven't told them how I feel, but I don't look so down, Annabelle. A fishing tour of the continent is going to be just as fun, maybe more so. Kenneth, you remember it? Absolutely right. I'm so excited about it, I can barely sleep. Even rushed out and brought some new traveling boots this morning. Really excited myself. Not just about the fishing, I'm excited to go on an adventure, just you and me. Huh? The thing is, I really like you, Annabelle, and I want to be with you, always. Nimmt den ersten Step. Yay. Trying to tell me the same thing yesterday, weren't you? Yes, that's exactly right. I love you, Kenneth. I have for a long time now. Looks like all's well that ends well. Ich glaube, Annabelle ist, oder beziehungsweise Kenneth ist der Gott hier, weil er Annabelle eingefangen hat. Wo kann ich das nicht, wo kann ich das traden? Egal. Chillen. Ich kann sogar bei Freddy traden, wenn ich wieder nur courageous bin. Es gibt einen Sand Gem. Wäre nice to have. Und nochmal Black Submarine or Shard. So. Wait, ich kann von hier aus nicht direkt teleporten? Interessant. Gut, courageous. Freddy bei der Cafeteria? Gucken wir mal. Freddy! Yep, Freddy ist hier. Jetzt muss ich nur noch den Trigger für ihn kriegen. Ich kann sogar 2 seine Gems mir holen. Und zwar die Bockers. Gut. Dann, wir sind im Cosplay immer noch nicht durch. Like in the Lands. Ja. Ich habe einen Check, ob ich sie schon one-shotten kann, aber ich glaube nicht. Yep. Then let's just run for it. Oh, it's you, Lord. I know, what are you all doing here? Just as stopped by, as it were, and think run into you three. Especially you, Bleu Blanc. Were you planning on helping us out again? My apologies, dear boy, but given my position, I can't do anything too overt. What I am capable of, however, is sending those lovely ladies along with the several duo up onto the final stage. Then that airship is. Of course, I thought it would be just a thing to suit our needs. You may say I liberated it from our dear companions, the Enhanced Jägers. Sehr schön, er hat ein Luftschiff geklaut. Impressive, I doubt anyone in reverse could match your thieving skills. No, don't think of it as theory per se. Just a little bit of prestigitation for you. I imagine your little prestigitation explains the rumor about Imperial tanks going missing then. Well, methods aside, you must admit he comes through in a pinch. Guess I can't deny that. It's unbelievable, really. In any case, I think we have a good grasp of the situation now. Apart from maybe one thing. You must be speaking of the lands and the helmet. I plan to leave them here as a tribute to my Lord Arianrod's memory. It might not be much for now, but when all this is over, we'll come back and pay respects properly. Good idea, maybe I'll join you. Alas, the world really has lost one of its brightest stars. Yet even in the midst of all this melancholy, there's still beauty to be found. The blue paramour grass weaving in and out and around the steel maiden's armor is quite a touching sight. I fear it would be only right to preserve this image for all eternity. Take a photo? I'm sure our Lord wouldn't mind. As you please. If you're really okay with it, then let's go ahead. There they are, the lance and the helmet, the lance maiden. No, Rean left behind. There's something rather mystical about the way they rest here amongst the paramour grass. If I got a call or the clear from the members of the Starritter, it should be okay for me to take a quick picture of it. Sieht schon sehr nice aus. Perfekt, send it next when I get a chance. Und damit haben wir das letzte Landscape-Foto. So, das gibt mir nochmal ein gutes Evasion-Item. Da. Retro Viewfinder. 69% Evasion. Nice. So, dann können wir uns noch hier kümmern. Juna, Ash, Ollie, dann Randy. Creatures. So, Juna, Ash. Und dann Randy. Easy. So. Dann gehen wir auch gleich mal noch zum Altar-Raum. Für unsere nächste Black Submariner Shard. Gut. Ich glaube, der Mensch ist dann auch hier erstmal für heute belassen. Wir haben es noch nicht geschafft, alle Sidequests fertig zu kriegen, aber wir haben einige hinter uns. Und da werden noch ein paar noch auf uns zukommen, definitiv. Aber ist auch nicht so schlimm. Wir haben jetzt einiges heute geschafft. Wir haben heute 8 Stunden jetzt wieder gebraucht, aber gut. Ich gucke jetzt noch mal rein. Aber jetzt wollen wir jetzt die Millium Weapon gleich basteln. Great. Ich will es jedes Mal bei Jingo machen, aber Jingo ist nicht dafür da. Das. Jetzt nochmal mache ich kurz nochmal hier reingehen, einfach damit wir geheilt sind. Falls wir das beim nächsten Mal weitermachen. So. Machen wir das. Und ja. Wir haben noch ein bisschen was vor uns. Ein kleines bisschen. Aber ist okay. Werden wir beim nächsten Mal noch fertig machen und dann wahrscheinlich dann langsam anfangen, uns um die Spires zu kümmern, denke ich mal. Und ja, wir müssen immer noch das finden, was es uns erlaubt, das True Ending zu sehen. Das kommt auch noch. Aber hey, kommt noch. Ihr werdet es sehen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch dann bis hierhin gefallen. Es gibt viel Big Support, oder? Ansonsten, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Bis dahin. Ciao. Überall.